Tracy in the building.
What's going on?
What up, Queen?
What's nothing much, nothing much. How y'all been?
We good. We are good. We know you got some good stuff for us today.
Yes, we do. We are talking about why is eating healthy so hard. From the excuses that we make of not having enough time and just not taking the time to prepare. Yeah. So I like to give y'all facts about it, but then give y'all helpful ways to help you get through this. So I'm going to use myself, for example. I like to do that as in, if you're paying attention to me on social media, I'm getting ready for a show. And we all know when you're doing a strict eating regimen, you have to actually be able to take in all the food. It's not, quote unquote, so fun when you're eating strict and eating all these healthy meals, but you got to make it fun by using tactful things as I create things. Like literally, I'm making up. Nobody says your food had to be seasoned one type of way. Like I'm eating 8 egg whites and I turn it into, in my head, a pizza. So you got to be creative with your mind. So
kind of like people over there in jail. I got you.
Yeah, there you go. So you in jail, you're figuring out ways to be creative with the food. They're giving you commissary or whatnot. You got to be.
Come about 50.
Baby, they eat better than all of us, for real. So, for one, we need to be more creative with our things. And then we not have to look at it to have more fun with it. Not look at it as a diet. And so the reason I really don't even like to use the word diet, because as we know, the prefix of diet is to die. I don't want to die. I want to enjoy my food. So I use eating healthy, making better nutritional choices. And when I talk about my meal plan, it's nutritional regimen that I like to use. But so many people, Americans, like to say, hey, I'm on this diet, I'm on that diet, because your mentality is telling you I need to be on a diet in order to get healthy. I need to be on a diet in order to follow what everybody else is doing, this trend that everybody else is doing. No, let's work on, hey, what's going to be better for myself? What's going to make me feel better, look better, and just live a longer, healthier, sustainable life. So this nutritional regimen is what I want y'all to get in your head. Why is it so hard? Or how can we work on ways to have a healthier nutritional regimen for our lifestyle? And the reality is, people say it's so hard, you don't understand, I can't do it, rather you can't cook, all of these things, but we make all of these excuses until the doctor says, hey, you're risking this happening to you for stroke, heart attack, all these things. And they say, you better change it right now before you become a diabetic. You better change it right now. Guess what? You do it. And you do it immediately because they give you this, hey, if you don't, you're going to have, this is going to happen. Why do we wait to, if you don't, this is going to happen? Let's take precautions to actually make it happen now. So it's small things we can do, and I'm going to start giving it to you. Small things you could do to actually prepare yourself to get into the mindset of doing this. For one, it needs to be that you're doing this for you. For two, you got to plan ahead. Got to plan ahead. And it's not to be looked at, oh my gosh, this food is about to be so nasty. Season your food. If you don't know how to do it, start looking on YouTube. Find it. TikTok. Everybody use TikTok for something. Yeah. Be like literally in my eggs yesterday, and it's because I'm eating so many, I wanted to change the flavor. I made some curry eggs yesterday. And it was banging. So it's things like that. So I called it a curry pizza. So it's things like that. You got to be creative in your mind. But at the same time, I know I'm doing it for a better cause. I'm doing it to be healthy. And I'm doing it to get my body to transition to a certain level that I'm trying to look like. So all those things you want to look at. Plan ahead of time. And then, so say, for instance, if you say, I don't have time through the week, we got to make choices as, okay, I don't have time through the week to eat all these healthy meals. Let's make it say, maybe my breakfast is going to be something. If you just can't change that, your breakfast is going to be something that you enjoy more of than your lunch and your dinner, or something like that has to be something that you make better choices with. Or if you're going to know you're not going to change your eating regimen as such, say one thing out of the day. So you may want to start. So basically I'm saying start somewhere small. One thing out of the day we can make a change, or it does not have to be every single thing, because it's hard for people. And the reason it's hard is because we have in our mind frame, we've been doing this for so long, I can't change. You can't change a lot of things overnight. Like you say, you can't change a man, can't change a woman overnight. You can't change your health and the routines that you've been doing. So let's make one smart choice to change one thing a day, and then therefore it becomes a lifestyle, and you start adding one thing to two things and going from there. So it's a process. And as you know how they say it works with processes, in order for you to get through a routine or break barriers, 21 days. So we'll tell you, yes, making a change doesn't happen overnight. You're not going to lose weight overnight. You didn't gain it overnight. So all those things we got to take into consideration when we're doing that. So again, it's about changing the mindset. So look at 21 days. In the next 21 days, I want to challenge everybody to change one thing in your eating regimen. Change one thing. If most of your day consists of mostly carbs, or maybe take out one thing, take out sugar for the day. Take out white rice or white pastas or white carbohydrates tomorrow. Take out dairy the next day. So it's just small things like that we could do, or transition a piece of bread for a piece of fruit or some candy for some fruit. It's just making changes like that. It can be done. So we just got to think outside of the box instead of everything has to be a diet. And before I leave, I'm going to say, for those of you that want to be in this mind frame and say you have to have a diet to make you feel like you're doing something, the easiest, I would say the most simple and probably more nutritional way to be in a quote unquote diet, if you look at statistics from keto and all these things, it's a Mediterranean diet. What the Mediterranean diet is, and I'm gonna give you the exact what it says, I could tell you off the top of my head, but Mediterranean diet is high intake of fruits and vegetables, whole grains, healthy fats from nuts, oils, and avocado, herbs and spices, and it includes seafoods a few times a week. So for those of you that say, hey, I need a diet, I need a regimen to follow, and you really don't know how to or know what healthy is, See, there you go. So look into the Mediterranean. We got the healthy fats. We got your high grains, vegetables, and things like that. So, or look at the simple fact of making your meal plan colorful. That'll help you too. A colorful palette will be a more nutrition palette than. So, I mean, it's really take the time, and we got to think outside the box, y'all.
All right. All this will be posted on our page in just a bit. How can they follow you, Tracy?
Bodytracefit on all social media sites.
All right, ZAK.